Arsenal will probably playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation with Ramsdale in goal, a back four of White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Zinchenko, and a midfield two of Partey and Xhaka. And the three players playing behind the striker will be Saka, Odegaard, and Martinelli. And obviously, their striker will be Gabriel Jesus. This formation proved in the first match that they can park the bus if needs be, they can play in a counter-attack, and they can play fluid attacking football. Based on the players they have and their characters and their strengths, Arsenal have a very solid lineup, a very solid team. Every player contributes to the team, to the objective of the team. Arteta, with this formation, has players that are not selfish, players that play for the team, players that are young and are willing to learn. With Zinchenko as a fullback, expect him to bomb forward. He will overlap Martinelli if needs be, or he will just tuck inside to make a midfield three with Partey and Xhaka. Ben White will also, on the opposite flank, tuck in all the time. He'll never overlap Saka. He'll always play as a third centre back or as a third central midfielder. Saka will be hugging the touchline. This will enable him to be available for crossfield passes and available all the time, because every defense in the Premier League attacks defense narrow. So he will always have space on the touchline. Gabriel Jesus will be a nuisance. He will be dribbling and moving and playing in unfamiliar positions for central defenders, because he will be dropping down, he will going and assisting on the flanks, so that will cause havoc to the defenders. So this lineup for Arsenal is a very solid lineup. It's a lineup that will make them play the football they want, and a lineup that will be able to neutralize a lot of the strengths of Leicester City. Leicester will be playing in a 3-5-1-1 formation with Ward in goal, a back three of Fofana, Evans and Amate, and a midfield five of Castagna, Tielemans, Ndidi, Hall and Justin. And behind the striker will be Maddison, and their striker will be Vardy. This is a very midfield heavy formation with four central midfielders playing. What Leicester wants to achieve with this formation is for midfield supremacy. They want to dominate the midfield and not create any openings for any team down the middle. So they want the players to congest the midfield and force the opponents to play down the wings. And they are so confident in their central defenders aerially that they know if and when crosses come into the box, they will be able to defend them. With Maddison playing just behind the striker, he will have all the freedom in the world, because behind him he has three midfielders that are gonna be protecting him. So he has freedom to do literally anything on the field. He has literally no defensive responsibility. He's playing the typical number 10 role, a free role. So with this formation, Leicester will be able to take on Arsenal in the midfield, because Arsenal only has two midfielders and Leicester has three. So already Leicester has a extra man in midfield, and Maddison, if he wants to, he will drop down deep to assist the midfielders by marking Saka, seeing that he will be all alone on the right flank. So with this formation, Leicester will be able to take on Arsenal, will be able to hang with Arsenal for as long as possible. If Vardy is at his best and Maddison, there's a very high chance this match can end in a 2-2 draw.